ElectraCast.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Welcome to the Congressional Record Daily Digest, where we bring you all the previous day's U.S. legislative proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you the Congressional Record for July 25th, 2025.
Today in Congress, the Senate was not in session. No bills were introduced, no votes were held, and no committee meetings took place. The Senate stands adjourned until Monday, July 28th at 3 p.m. In the House of Representatives, 23 public bills, 1 private bill, and 5 resolutions were introduced. The House met at 11 a.m. and adjourned at 11:02 a.m., with no votes or hearings held. Key legislation includes a bill to criminalize harming animals used in law enforcement, and another to restrict Amtrak's preferential access to rail infrastructure near ports and rail yards. A separate bill would ban non-ambulatory pigs from entering the food system and establish a confidential complaint portal for reporting violations. One measure aims to repeal taxpayer subsidies for home electrification, while another seeks to prohibit the use of unmanned aircraft for surveillance of individuals engaged in protests or acts of civil disobedience. A bill was introduced to classify marine bunkering under the Natural Gas Act as an export. Another proposal provides grants to state and local governments to support legal representation for low-income tenants facing eviction. Several bills focused on international affairs and defense. One would ban the export of drugs and prosthetics to Russia, and another calls for the creation of a new military service medal, the Faithful Patriot Campaign Medal. A separate bill proposes improving dependent health care coverage under the TRICARE Young Adult Program. Healthcare and labor were also priorities. One bill would require employers to provide paid annual leave. Another proposes a Medicare program for skilled nursing care at home. A bill introduced would support employment transitions for individuals with disabilities by phasing out special wage certificates. Another measure would support mentoring programs for youth in foster care. Education and environmental proposals included a bill to encourage international academic exchanges involving community colleges and vocational schools, and another to establish a national biochar research network. Legislation was also introduced to reform the federal environmental review process for infrastructure projects. On small business policy, lawmakers introduced bills to improve eligibility rules and operations under the Small Business Innovation Research and Technology Transfer programs. Another bill would bar certain foreign-controlled businesses from receiving those awards. Resolutions included recognition of the 250th anniversary of Army medicine, support for naming July as Disability Pride Month, honoring the late Edwin Foulner for his conservative leadership, acknowledging the founding of the city of Detroit, and advocating for accurate emergency care information for pregnant women. Finally, reports were filed for 3 appropriations bills. One for the Department of the Interior and Environmental Agencies, one for National Security and the Department of State, and another to improve oversight of financial institutions. Those were the key activities of July 25th, 2025 in the U.S. Congress.
Subscribe to receive daily or rate or review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to the Congressional Record Daily Digest. This has been an ElectraCast media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Produced and edited by Hannah Riggs.
Ever thought about starting your own podcast?
Do you have a business or a message you want to share with the world?
Well, now it's easier than ever with ElectraCast. Hi, I'm Mark Netter.
And I'm Peter Rafelson. We're the founders of ElectraCast Media.
Whether you want to start a new podcast or already have one, join ElectraCast to grow your audience, monetize your content, and build your community.
With our simple sign-up, you get free promotion, world-class analytics, premium ads, and personal support.
Go to electracast.com and join our community today.
ElectraCast. Transform your influence.
ElectraCast. Welcome to the Candle Power Hour. Come with us backstage behind the scenes of show business spanning over 4 decades and bringing you the experiences that can only be told by the people who were there.
Our guests are from the A-list, the F-list, and everyone in between. Get set for some of the most insane, hilarious, and inspiring stories you will ever hear.
I'm Mercury.
And I'm Diego.
Your host for the Candle Power Hour.
ElectraCast.